Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. All things Middle-earth here with an exclusive kit reveal on the hero Denethor, coming to the Heroes of Middle-earth very, very soon. If you have not quite seen yet, it is officially Gondor month, so some iconic characters coming to the game like Faramir, Boromir, and now Denethor. So a huge shout out to the devs for getting this information to me a little bit early so I could share it with you guys. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. So starting out, we'll look at an overview of his kit. Denethor is going to have the support, leader, and Gondor tag, and he'll be best used with Boromir and Faramir, really specifically with Boromir, as you'll see in his kit in just a second. He has several abilities that mention Boromir by name, so you'll really want to pair those two together. I can't think of a situation where they wouldn't be used together. I think Faramir may have some flexibility with Ranger teams, which we'll talk about in other videos, but again, he'll complete the whole Gondor team, so right now it makes the most sense. You're going to use the 5 Gondor characters that we're going to have with Denethor in the leadership slot. Now, starting out with his abilities, we have his basic, which is called Fierce Decree. I'll put it up on the screen here so you can see it. The Fierce Decree ability at max level is going to attack the target enemy for 160% damage with a 50% chance to grant provoke to the Gondor squad member with the highest health that is not in stealth. More often than not, this will probably be Boromir. If you guys don't know, Boromir has the highest armor stat in the game. He's just barely surpassed Gimli, so a very tanky, high armor, lots of health character who more often than not will probably be very healthy, and you'll want to pass that provoke on to him. So there will be a chance that Denethor's basic will give Boromir or whoever else you're using that has a lot of health that doesn't have stealth a provoke. Next up is his first special to be the Commanding Presence ability. Commanding Presence at the max level will grant 1 stack of regeneration to Denethor for 1 turn. It'll also call Boromir and the ally with the most Banes to assist and grant 1 stack of regeneration for 1 turn to both of those allies who are assisting. The next ability up is called Visions of Shadow. Visions of Shadow is going to inflict stun for 1 turn to the target enemy and self. It's going to dispel 2 boons from all enemies. And if Boromir is an ally, it's going to grant 1 stack of Unbreakable to all Gondor squad members. So no surprise there, but his first 3 abilities, 2 of them mention Boromir by name, getting much, much better with them. Again, Unbreakable going after the entire team if Boromir's there, or an extra assist is very, very good. So again, like I said earlier, I can't really see a reason you wouldn't play these guys together. They're definitely meant to be together, and a lot of these things apply to Gondor characters specifically, so you'll definitely want to use Gondor characters only in a lineup with Denethor and Boromir. Next up is his passive ability, which says on turn, grant 1 stack of regeneration for 1 turn to self. If Boromir is an ally, also grant 1 stack of regeneration for 1 turn to the most wounded Gondor ally. He's also going to gain 15% focus with this. Now, last but not least is his leadership ability, which says Gondor squad members gain 10% block chance for each living Gondor squad member. When a Gondor squad member blocks an attack, they gain immunity for 1 turn. So immunity means you cannot receive Banes that turn. And if there are 5 Gondor squad members in the squad, every squad member is going to have a 50% chance to block attacks that are coming in. So pretty significant. Obviously, blocking attacks reduces damage coming in, which is very good. And then getting you immunity to kind of counter some of those Bane-heavy teams like Isengard and Haradrim specifically, I think it could be pretty solid. The question will now be how well this team does against the other meta teams in the game, how well this team's going to do in the chapters of the raid. Obviously, they don't jump out to me as being one that's going to be great in chapters 1 or 2. I think we kind of already have identified best teams for those chapters, but it'll be interesting to see how they do in chapters 3 and 4, or if they have a best chapter, or if they're just going to be kind of a anti-Bane heavy team. But let me know what you guys think down below. Again, huge shout out to the devs for getting this information to me a little bit early so I can share it with you all, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Once his kit is officially live, I'll link it down below in the description so you can view the official kit release. But everything we talked about will be linked down in the description, and there'll also be time cards. If you go to the description, you can click and look through at each ability if you'd like to revisit the different things. So you can kind of prep and see if it's something you want to invest in the future. But that will do it for me in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.